Well, good afternoon. It is a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and I thought it was a good time to do a daily devotional. So, if you remember yesterday, we were with Joseph. He was sold into slavery into Egypt by his brothers because of his dreaming. And then that was chapter 37. In chapter 38, there's another story, Judah and Tamar. And it seems like some time goes by, some years even, before we get to chapter 39, where we get back to Joseph. So I'm not sure how much time has elapsed, but obviously some time has. Let's get into chapter 39. When Joseph was taken to Egypt by the Ishmaelite traders, he was purchased by Potiphar, an Egyptian officer. Potiphar was captain of the guard for Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. The Lord was with Joseph, so he succeeded in everything he did as he served in the home of his Egyptian master. Potiphar noticed this and realized that the Lord was with Joseph, giving him success in everything he did. This pleased Potiphar, so he soon made Joseph his personal attendant. He put him in charge of his entire household and everything he owned. From the day Joseph was put in charge of his master's household and property, the Lord began to bless Potiphar's household for Joseph's sake. All of his household affairs ran smoothly, and his crops and livestock flourished. So Potiphar gave Joseph complete administrative responsibility over everything he owned. With Joseph there, he didn't worry about a thing except what kind of food to eat. Joseph was a very handsome and well-built young man, and Potiphar's wife soon began to look at him lustfully. "Come and sleep with me," she demanded. But Joseph refused. "Look," he told her, "my master trusts me with everything in his entire household. No one here has more authority than I do. He has held back nothing from me except you, because you are his wife. How could I do such a wicked thing? It would be a great sin against God." She kept putting pressure on Joseph day after day, but he refused to sleep with her, and he kept out of her way as much as possible. One day, however, no one else was around. When he went in to do his work, she came and grabbed him by his cloak, demanding, "Come on, sleep with me, Joseph." Joseph tore himself away, but he left his cloak in her hand as he ran from the house. When she saw that she was holding his cloak and he had fled, she called out to her servants, "My husband has brought this Hebrew slave here to make fools of us. He came into my room to rape me, but I screamed. When he heard me scream, he ran outside and got away, but he left his cloak behind with me." She kept the cloak with her until her husband came home. Then she told her story. "That Hebrew slave you brought into our house tried to come in and fool around with me, but when I screamed, he ran outside, leaving his cloak with me." Well, first his brothers wanted to kill him, then things started going better for him in Egypt. Now it looks like things are turning turn, turning for the worse again. Very interesting story. We'll see what happens to Joseph tomorrow. Verse for this week is still Romans 8:28, and we know that God causes all things to work together for those who love God and are called to His purpose for them. Interesting. You all have a good night, God willing. We will see you tomorrow.